Hi, I'm here with Dr. Brian Brown. He is the Associate AD at Drake and the Director of the Drake Relays. Welcome, Brian.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thanks so much for joining us. I know the Drake Relays is a huge event. Can you give us a little history about the Drake Relays?
Sure. The Drake Relays now is going to embark upon the 103rd annual Drake Relays. It was an event that started years ago, obviously, in the snow. And Mr. Griffith thought that this would be a great event on Drake's campus. So I'm excited to be a part of the whole event and humbled by it as well.
What does it take to organize an event of this magnitude?
Well, it really takes a lot of volunteerism, takes a lot of coordination, and we have a tremendous Drake Relays committee. We have a 5-prong committee. We have an administrative committee, an operations, management, fundraising, and of course volunteers. And everybody have their zone. Everybody stay in their lane. And what I try to do is cast vision as to what that event is going to look like at the beginning of the year, and then I empower people to go and to do their job.
Now there's something that takes place at Jordan Creek Mall too, right?
On Wednesday,
okay.
We're at Jordan Creek Town Center. In the middle of the court area, we have a tremendous field. Melanie, the top 10,
you have me excited about
the top 10 men in the United States, the top 5,
okay.
The top 5 women in the United States. One of the women that I'm very excited about is the #1 ranked woman in the world.
And she's going to be here.
She's going to be on display at Jordan Creek Town Center. All you have to do is just walk up and be a part of that Drake Relays event. Should be amazing.
So what's your history?
Well, I have a storied history. I remember the very first time that I drove up during a Drake Relays. By that time, in '91, I began to date my wife now, Natasha Kaiser, at that time, Natasha Kaiser Brown. And I remember driving up on campus and the festivity all around the stadium. And I was like, wow, I've been in Europe and saw this, but not here in the U.S. And then I came into the field house and it was intimate and quaint, but it was crowded. Then I walked through the tunnel. And I came up the tunnel and I came out into the blue
Get the
oval.
shiveries?
Oh, even as I talk about it now, it was like, where am I? It was to capacity on Saturday. As I walked out, I believe it was Stacy Dragilla went over the pole vault, and the crowd just erupted. And it was like a specific moment there that I did get the little tingling. And I was like, wow, this is special. And so I'm proud about the fact in 1997, almost about right there, when it was a different layout, I attempted a high jump and was able to set the Drake Relays record with 7 feet 7 inches. Since that time, as the director of the Drake Relays, I've been trying to recreate those moments where our fans can experience what I experienced when I walked through the tunnel. That is that moment in time when they realize they were in a special place. So that's my goal. I got to get that high jump record broken. That would be my job. So I want to recreate that for our fans.
Dr. Brown, how do the athletes get selected to be a part of the Drake Relays?
Well, it's interesting. I think it's it's a process that not too many people are aware of. There's a real business component to it. I negotiate with agents for the elite athletes. I negotiate with agents on an ongoing basis. And
year-round, is this something that takes?
Typically, it's right at the end of the indoor season of that year, because I want to see the level of fitness.
Sure.
They want to see what events that's being offered. I may see a little song and dance. They may come back with a different song and dance. And in the end, we agree on an appearance fee. I pay for their travel, their lodging. I provide for them bonus opportunities. And I try to fill every lane, every event with individuals that our fans would be proud of.
Can you tell us how people can get tickets for the event?
Sure. You can get tickets for the Drake Relays by dialing 515-271-DOGS,
okay.
271-3647, or go to our website at drakerelays.org and click it, ticket, get your tickets. This will be fun.
Very simple.
And yeah, looking forward to seeing a packed house. So get your tickets before the high schoolers announce, because there will be a mad rush.
That sounds great. This is such an awesome event, and the dates of the event are?
April 26th is a Thursday, 27th and 28th. But don't forget about 23rd Beautiful Bulldog, 24th Grand Blue Mile, 25th Pole Vault in the Mall, and then we're into the stadium.
Awesome. Dr. Brown, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.